Any mention?
May I please, Your Lordship? Little indulgence, my Lord. One mention, my Lord. We file in the morning, my Lord. Urgency, my Lord. Kindly.
What's the urgency?
My Lord, election matter. My election already.
PC?
Yes, my Lord. My Lord, already done. Similar issue, my Lord, in the Namavilla, my Lord. They're pending for approval, my Lord. Yes, my Lord. I'll deeply oblige, my Lord.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 82, Your Lordship.
Number?
82. Being on behalf of the respondent number 3 and 4, Your Lordship.
82.
Yes, Your Lordship. And for 1 and 2.
Your Lordship, I have no objection, but a small request, my Lord. May this matter be no urgency. May this matter be taken after vacation, Your Lordship.
Yes, 2 weeks after vacation.
Highly obliged, Your Lordship.
Request of the respondent number
3 and 4, Lord.
3 and 4, yes.
Highly obliged.
I beg to mention item 76. On behalf of respondent 1, Lordship, District Council. I have taken the consent of Sir Joshi. I think for 2 weeks' time, Lordship.
Any urgency?
No, it's knockmanship dispute, Lordship.
After vacation, yes.
Obliged.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 71.
71. Yes.
The conducting council on sanction leave, Your Lordship.
Where's the other side? Mr. Devnath?
Yes, Your Lordship. And the conducting council is...
Respondent?
No, sir. No, Your Lordship, but
Who's the conducting council?
K.C. Gautam, Your
He's
Lordship.
from the hospital.
Yes, Your Lordship. He's on sanction leave.
2 weeks, yes. Yes.
Your Lordship.
Make it
Lordship,
quick,
I
yes.
beg to mention item number 72.
Yes.
Lordship, here we've been directed to file an additional affidavit. I'm filing the additional affidavit in the course of the
What's
day.
the matter about?
Your Lordship, it's with regard to export of boulders.
No objection?
No,
MSZ in GA submits that the actual affidavit, as allowed by this court, will be filed in the course of the day. But this is a matter of 2 weeks, yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 69, Lordship. 69. Lordship,
Take that moment.
I've already informed the other parties also.
Who's on the other side?
And for the state, Your Lordship.
This is 69.
Lordship, 69. Lordship, this
No
mat-
urgency?
No urgency.
After
Matter
vacation, yes.
the vacation. Deeply obliged.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 80, Your Lordship.
Number?
80, Your Lordship.
80.
Yes, Your Lordship. I pray for 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
You have no objection, Shillong Muslim Union.
We have objection,
You have
Lordship.
objection.
1 week may be given, Lordship.
They'll be called out. Who's the leading counsel?
Mr. N. Sinkon, Lordship.
Yes?
Mr. N. Sinkon, Lordship.
Mr.
For the respondent, N. Sinkon, Lordship.
Your objection?
1 week may be given, Lordship.
Yes. It's a matter of 1 week, yes.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 68.
Number?
68, Your Lordship.
Yes, where's the petitioner?
I have no objection, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, I pray that the matter may come up after vacations, Your Lordship.
How is Mr. Kanta? He's recovered?
He's recovered, but he's not able to resume work as of yet, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Similar
After vacations, yes.
Similar prayers for item number 81, Your Lordship.
Where's the petitioner? Yeah, objection?
No, my lord.
So also go after vacations?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, after vacations, yes. Yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes, make it quick.
May it please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 84, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I pray that this matter may come up after 3
84?
weeks.
For behalf of whom?
On behalf of
Petitioner.
Mr. M.L. Nongpure, Your Lordship.
After?
3 weeks.
Who's the other side?
Your Lordship, Sir Debnath. I've informed him, but
You
he's
informed
not
him?
here. Yes.
You informed me. Okay. Well, out, man. Don't do this.
Item number 1.
Yes, Mr.
Please, Lordship.
Lordship, this is the Akang matter, Your Lordship, the Nokmasip matter, Lordship. What happened? This case was actually settled in the year of 1986, Your Lordship, where 1986. The EM and the CEM has settled the matter. Then on 1986, on white order dated 1986.
What's that order?
That order is Annexure 1, my lord. That is at page 39. It started.
What's your name?
Tejak, my lord. Tejak Sangma. This is
Number
the order,
39.
Lordship. Yes, 39. It started 39. Then the next page, my lord. That's type of page 40. Page 40. So that order dated 1906.
Your same Tejak Sangma was there in 86. You're the same person.
Yes, yes, same person. Still alive. Yes.
It's with appeal and accept judgment, sir.
This is a quite long order, my lord. But then prior to that, there was a EM order. The next line was there on 7/02/1986.
What do you mean appeals allowed when you're the respondent?
Yes. Now.
With appeal and accept judgment, I was to remember, Smita and husband, see Alwan that we went to name GT, Zolongre King.
Yes. So here it is that I'm allowed to be the Nokma as with my husband, the late Arwan Marak. State director. Then after this order, my lord, by suppressing the fact, the private respondent, lordship, they have approached another. They have approached again to the court of EM. Then EM again they have given in favor of the lordship. That is.
How can you give in favor?
Yes, yes, lordship.
You entered appearance.
Yes,
so
yes.
You made party in the second proceeding.
Yes, yes. I was a party in every proceeding.
Then you didn't show the EM that this matter already settled.
That one, my lord, since because that order was there in the page 51, my lord. Page 51. From page 51 to yes.
Okay.
And thereafter appeal was filed. That is page 59, my lord.
So the dispute here is with the Longre King only?
The Longre King, my lord. The Longre. Then against they file an appeal. They against the order dated.
They filed an appeal. You lost in before the executive member. They entered the names of correct.
Yes.
Then
after that, my lord, against the order of the CEM, my lord, against the order of yes, EM.
Of the EM, okay.
Yes.
Then you were out.
Then against this order, we have approached to the High Court. That is that page. That is Annexure 5. That writ petition, my lord. Now 356. The petition was there. Now, my lord, what happened? Well, this writ petition was pending. During the pendency of this writ petition, inadvertently, due to some bona fide mistake, the High Court have listed the doctor along with the other miscase, that WPC with other WPC number 193-318-343 19th and 288 of SS 2023. Then they have passed common order, Your Lordship. Yes, that I will show, Your Lordship. That is.
You filed this WPC 356 that time.
Yes, I filed, Your Lordship. That is that order is at page 143, my lord. 143. This is the order, my lord. 143 of the repetition.
Yes.
And the relevant portion, my lord, is 147, where my repetition also is included. 147. May I read just last portion, my lord? it is submitted by the learned courts for the parties that above agreement was entered into out there on
What's the
free will.
different case altogether?
This is the different case altogether, and by mistake they have listed, and after that to
How
revive.
is it a mistake? This is a miss case in
Yes.
some other WPC 419.
Yes, Lordship, exactly. That and the last WPC, my number was 356, my lord. Page 147, my lord. There in that order was there. The last serial number 7 was mine.
Okay.
And after that, my lord, we have filed a writ petition, my lord, to separate or to revive this petition. That is at page 79, our writ petition. And then the Honorable Court, Your Lordship, may I take you to the 148? The order was there, 148. That.
So the
yeah.
records have been traced from the registry?
Yes, the registry.
Lordship is
Record has been
traced.
traced.
Page 150 for a moment, Lordship.
Yes.
Let me just complete, my lord. Otherwise, they may confuse. Then the last, after record was traced, the last order was passed, 150, my lord.
Okay, fine. Stop there.
Yes.
Now, where's my AG movement? You've substituted him.
No, this case.
You've changed lawyers, please.
Yes, Lordship, yes.
Then you should inform that to the court. Number one. Number two is that now you had filed that writ petition into 2023. I mean, this petitioner.
Yes.
Saying that this matter was wrongly disposed of in 2007. Correct?
Your Lordship.
With a badge matter.
Yes.
Although it's not linked to the case at all. Okay, fine. Then you find that this court allowed you to withdraw.
Yes.
The records were traced out.
Yes.
The court ordered that the records traced out. Records
Yes.
were traced out.
Yes.
And this court by order dated 4th of this year or last year.
Yes, yes.
4th of July allowed
Yes.
you to file a review against that order.
Yes.
Well, the review will lie.
Yes, review will
naturally,
lie. Yes.
notwithstanding
Yes.
the
Yes.
delay
Yes.
in this case.
Yes.
Because orders wrongly disposed of.
Yes.
Now, when we allowed you to withdraw the petition, where's the review application?
Now, Lordship, I will come to that. Now, prior to filing of the review petition, there another proceeding pending before the EM and the CEM court, Your Lordship. We have make a submission that
What
case.
are you doing from 4/7/2023 till November 2024?
No, Lordship, kindly.
Where's Mr. Moomin?
He don't know. He's
listed tomorrow.
Lordship.
You let him be here. Inform
Yes.
him.
Yes, Lordship. But this.
We need some clarification. If the court
Yes.
passes some orders directing something to be done now, you come a fresh writ petition. We won't look at that right now.
Yes.
Yes,
No.
this matter is not motion, yes.
Item number 2.
Lordship.
Mr. AG Movement earlier counsel the matter to be informed by Mr. P.T. Sangma.
Lordship.
Yes.
Obliged.
May it please Lordship. Lordship, this matter is still stuck with submission of agreement by the petitioner village and the respondent village, my lord.
Why taking time?
Because of harvesting season, my lord, that's why they are not able to come and sign the agreement.
No, but have you already reached an agreement?
No, because what has happened, my lord, here during the pendency of this writ petition, a joint action committee was constituted by both the villages, and we
go before the JCDC.
Yes, and after that, my lord, we have written a letter to them in the capacity of joint action committee that kindly cancel this notification for the time being, so as to allow the joint action committee to find an amicable solution to this matter. So the district council told us to submit an agreement. So right now, my lord, it's the respondent village, due to harvesting and all, they cannot come. So my lord, in my humble and respectful submission, if this matter can be listed, perhaps after vacation, my lord, then all these formalities can be completed and we can submit a report before this honorable court.
You can resolve it, it's much better.
Mr. J. Shilla for the petitioner and Mr. Inongri from 106 submit that the agreement to be submitted before the executive committee JDC could not be finalized due to the harvesting season. So accordingly, this matter of vacations for the orders, yes. Do it in the meantime.
Yes, my lord.
Item number 3.
Meanwhile, parties to complete whatever formalities necessary. Yes.
Lordship will be filing a reply in the course of
What
the day.
reply?
Lordship. Reply with regard to the perjury application, Lordship, MC 16 of 2024. I'll be filing it
Where you and Mr. Jindal?
with Mr. Jindal, Lordship. We'll be filing it today.
So, yes.
Please, Your Lordships, on the last occasion, they had requested for the date to file the reply to the perjury application.
It's fixed today for reply.
Please,
We'll be
Your
filing it
Lordships.
today, Lord.
Where's the
today.
reply?
It's in the course of filing, Lordship.
Okay, we will not record anything. Let be filed and we record orders later on. Because it's an election petition. After it's filed.
Great, Your Lordship.
Item number 4.
Please, Your Lordship, I'm praying for some accommodation in this matter. The learned AG is appearing. He's unavailable today. I pray for this to be listed on the 5th of December, my lord.
5th is a very busy date.
Then on the 4th, my lord?
Yes,
6th is fine.
6th, yes, on the prayer is sent due to the unavailability of the Advocate General who is arguing the matter. By consent of the parties, this is a matter on 6th December. Orders, yes.
One aspect my friend can clarify, there are two orders that has been put to challenge in this case. They have filed a delay condemnation petition as regard the later order.
That goes against them. Why
No,
you
that's I'll satisfy.
Otherwise, we
It
say
can be
that
challenged.
this is a time barred film.
Why?
Special.
Obliged.
Yes. We'll close them for today.
Lordships, I have a small prayer, Lordship. Lordship,
Yes.
I kindly appreciate this is the 4th time we are coming before this court
Right.
for the trading license right from 2020. Now, Lordship, on 7 November, after the filing of the contempt, they have moved the file. They have asked for a month's time. I'm praying, Lordship, it may be taken up immediately after vacation if
Yes,
for a
Mr.
status
Tingo.
report, Lordship.
You
Again,
finish up
perhaps
with
again
all
we have
these.
to come in.
Yes, Mr. These are the matters of vacations. To await further developments, yes. Stop. Though the orders appears to be in the process being complied with on the prayer of the counsel for the petitioner, this is a matter on reopening. Yes. 1 week after the opening.
That will be till item 47, Lordship. Obliged.
.48.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, a writ appeal had been preferred before the division bench, my lord.
The order
And
is
Lordship, actually on the 20th of November, it just says that the advocate on record for the appellants will take steps, effective steps, my lord, and file service return report, Lordship.
What's the matter about? Yes.
Your Lordship, the matters for the social welfare department did not comply the order, Your Lordship.
Filing appeal doesn't mean that contempt will lie. Any stay orders there?
Not on the last date, my lord.
Why we file appeal against what part? Authorization ad hoc.
Lordship, the operative portion whereby
Or special interview.
to conduct the special interview examination, my
File
lord.
affidavit. MSc and Shella.
Lordship.
Please come back with instructions and affidavit after 2 weeks. This according. Next, listed when next?
Lordship, next date of listing is on, last was 20th. So, my lord,
No, before the writ appeal. The writ appeal.
5th of December, my lord.
Then listed on 16th December.
Much obliged, Lordship.
49.
Your Lordship, respondent number 1 and 2 has to file affidavit, and
Yes.
respondent 1 and 2 has to
Where's
file.
MSR Colney? C is complete.
Your Lordship, respondent 3 will get the service report from the post office. We
Received
have
back, not reserved. Where's the respondent? Who are the respondents? Com for Riyata Shalam and J Shalam. Where's the affidavit, MS Kolni?
My lord, I totally didn't
Does it
notice
have
this
to appear
matter.
personally then?
My lord, I'll make sure that I'll file by Friday. By Wednesday, Thursday, I'll come up, my lord. I totally forgot about my lord. Oversight, my lord. My apologies, my lord. My lord, may give me 2 days time, my lord. I'll get in touch with the officers and.
MSR only for behalf of the response 1 and 2 submitted due to unavoidable circumstances. The applicant be filed. She pays a lot for the 1 week's time.
I'm deeply grateful, my lord.
As MS also to obtain status of service for number 3 in the meanwhile. This also.
50.
My lord, we need some more time for filing the rejoinder, my lord. There are
What rejoinder?
Rejoinder, they have filed.
You can dispose it of, Mr. Guru.
My lord. My lord.
Rejoinder is not by right, Mr. Nath. We already gave you for enough time.
My lord, we have to contact these people, my lord.
See, we can't be stopped because see, you allowed since that was on 24/9, then council prays for 3 weeks time for the joinder. Okay, then we listed on 16/10. Then on 16/10, prayed for further 2 weeks time, 5 weeks gone. Then
my lord, last
then
on my lord, admittedly, my lord.
Then on
Last chance, my lord.
6/11, that's more than 2 weeks you got. 16/10 to
Because
6/11.
they are arranging to measure the plot, my lord.
Then again, further 2 weeks time granted. Is the court that's the rule here?
They are on the
no further rejoinder.
My lord, there is a measurement of the land is.
No further
so they
rejoinder,
are
Mr. Nath.
My lord, 1 week, my lord.
Though the petition has been allowed 3 apologies to file rejoinder since September 2024, the same that in board as such rejoinder, final rejoinder is closed. You want to list for hearing or we hear it now?
My lord, 1 week time, my
No
humble
further
submission.
rejoinder, Mr. Nath. We can't have different standards for different lawyers.
I'm ready, my lord.
Ready today? This is after 1 week is for hearing. We'll hear it next week. These matters regarding the encroachments and all.
51.
You don't need to file a joinder anymore. You can make some.
Correct matter 58, up to 58, my lord.
Okay.
59.
My lord, my junior's small submission. His name has appeared in these cases, my lord. Yes.
Which case?
But he was,
My lord, I'm not present in these cases.
Why did you insert your name in these cases then?
My lord, it was wrongly recorded.
Okay. Mrs. name cannot be.
Number 50 to 58, my lord, I'm not present.
Yes, Mr. Nath. What was wrong? What am I? He will. Mr. Yes, Mr. Safi. One and two is whom?
The NIOS, Lordship. NIOS.
NIOS.
Yes.
NIOS, Lordship, is a separate authority, Lordship. I'm appearing only for respondent number 3, 4, and 5.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Where is the affidavit?
It was filed on the 18th, Your Lordship.
Where's the office?
Regional office is in Guwahati.
Hey, please keep the noise down. Yes, what do you want?
Lordship, as I have prayed in the petition that we have not received the certificate till date from the, in spite of the fact that we have already completed our exam, and plus the mark sheet which they have given. In one date they will give I'm passed, then on the next date they'll give that I'm failed. Then in some other subject I pass, and in some other subject also I fail. So that is the situation. And the certificate till date we
the prayer is for direction to issue the certificates and the mark sheets. Lordship, the mark sheets and the certificates are issued by the NIOS. And from the department, we have taken up this matter regarding the delay. On several occasions, there is no response, Lordship. NIOS is a necessary party.
You went and studied open school for this DLED?
Yes.
So you are recommended by the school need to take this course?
No, Your Lordship. We are the we are the teachers.
No, on recommendation from managing committee you went?
Yes.
With this institute?
Yes.
You passed since 2019?
Yes, Your Lordship. Because the course was from 2013. We are the first batch.
Until now you haven't got a certificate?
No, Your Lordship. And
what are these you annexed here?
These are the mark sheet which we received, where in some we got passed in first or second. Then the third one that they issue again, when we ask for the certificate, they'll issue another mark sheet which those we have passed in the first mark sheet, then we become fail in the those subjects.
Why not responding after you've got notice also? Since when have you agitated for your mark sheets? Since which year? Where's the presentation?
Yeah, from the time that we finish our exam. We have
when was that? Where's that? In your petition. Let's show one. (23). What do you see in affidavit?
In my affidavit,
actually they have to dispose of in the presence.
In my affidavit, I have enclosed all the letters which we have issued to the NIOS for regarding the delay to issue the certificates, Lordship. Affidavit, Lordship, paragraph 8, paragraph 7 also, 7, 8. The answering respondent has no comments to make, as the same lies with the NIS.
They didn't reply to your email also?
Email also they didn't reply. And Annex 11 are these are the letters.
Take down the grievance of writ petitioners who are before this court is with the non-issuance of pass certificates and correct mark sheets for the course of D stop EL stop ED, which the writ petitioners have still completed since
2016.
In the year 2016 to 19. It has been submitted that in spite of repeated reminders and representations, the respondents number, they are 3 and 4.
I have 3, 4 and 5.
The respondents number 3, 4 and 5. No, 1 second. Respondents numbers No, 3 is not. 3 is you. That response 4 and 5 have not responded to the request. Stop. Further, on behalf of the state respondents, Mr. H. Karni has also stated an affidavit that, in spite of reminders and emails sent to the authorities number 4 and 5. 4 and 5?
Sent by the authorities by the respondent 4 to the respondent 1 and 2, Lordship. To respondent number 1. 2.
Yes, inside a reminder sent to the respondent number 1 and 2. There has been no response. Stop. As per this court notes that this matter has been filed since June 2024 and steps have been taken. Stop. An affidavit of service has also been filed indicating the factum of service upon respondents number
1 and 2.
1 and 2. But however, till today there is no appearance on behalf of said respondents. In this field, the matter, the petitioner is directed to take fresh steps. You take one more time. There's a feeling which the court will pass for the orders for issue of notice through law enforcement agencies. Yes. Yes, take steps within 3 days. Steps you take, first step taken within 3 days. This matter after 2 weeks. Yes. I've got to send it with the police. You can't have no choice.
Item 60.
A copy of this order also. When you take steps, you impose copy of this order. Yes. Yes.
Your Lordship, we have received the counter affidavit. I'm praying for 3 weeks' time to file my rejoinder.
Yes. As per 3 weeks' time for rejoinder.
61.
You bring. Please, Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, we are required to file an affidavit. I'm praying for 2 weeks' time, Lord.
What's the matter about?
It's regarding the Constitution of Managing Committee.
Because the Managing Committee has already expired.
Yes.
The outgoing secretary is the only person as per the rule to submit the proposals.
We'll dispose it of now, Mr. Kamajai.
You have to take instruction.
One instruction, they had taken time to file affidavit. Is not on board. That was on the 11th. So you don't have any instruction, that means. We'll record that.
We can have the matter at the end of the board.
We'll record that you don't have instruction, then we'll pass orders.
You'd like to apprise us.
Then where is he now?
He's on his legs, Lordship. There's some matter which
This court takes precedence. Yes. Yes.
Your Lordship, respondent number 5, as the president, he had forwarded the names of the members of the managing committee, which is not acceptable to the government because he is not the secretary. It is the outgoing secretary who used to propose the names of the managing committee members. So that is our case, Your Lordship. And respondent number 5 is being represented by, they wanted to file an affidavit on a number of occasions.
What 2 weeks time to do what? When the new session starts, should have a managing committee in place. Children are going to suffer.
Because since August 24, the managing committee has expired. It is the administration now who is looking at it.
Before the school ends, I mean, by next year, you should have a managing committee in place. Yes.
Yes.
You file affidavit?
We have filed an affidavit, Your Lordship, and by, as per paragraph 15 of our affidavit, Your Lordship, we have stated clearly that it is the outgoing secretary of the managing committee who can propose the names. But in this case, the outgoing, without giving the outgoing secretary an opportunity, they have themselves proposed the names of the new managing committee, which is not acceptable to the government. So we have stated that, Your Lordship.
And that is not in accordance with the rules also.
It is against the rules, Your Lordship.
Which rules are in place here? This is the aided school.
Paragraph 15 of our affidavit, Your Lordship.
15 says that they have not quoted any rules.
The rules
The rules are there, Your Lordship. It is written.
It expired in 1924.
Assam Education Department rules.
Rule 4, Your Lordship. Subject to Rule 4 above, the term of the managing committee
You
will...
quoted it here, Mr.
We have not quoted,
No,
but
Mr.
we have stated that it is against the rules.
What we'll do, we'll wait for your senior, we'll finish it off.
Can I have the end of
It'll be same outcome.
This is Assam Education Rules, Your Lordship. It says that the...
Where is written that should be submitted by the secretary?
It is there in the same paragraph. No?
Oh, yes. Who's the outgoing secretary?
The petitioner, Your Lordship, the petitioner here who has filed this writ petition.
Yes, take down the petitioner is before this court with a prayer to declare the proposal submitted by the respondent number 5 for reconstitution of the managing committee, which had expired on
August 24, I think it's 22nd.
17/8 or something we've seen. It expired on it expired on 19/8/2024.
19/8/24, Your Lordship.
As Thomas? To be invalid and violation of the rules as prevalent. That is Assam aided high, whatever, rules so and so and so. Stop. It is submitted by Mr. Imad Qureshi that the petitioner, who was the secretary in the outgoing managing committee, is the competent person who should have forwarded the names of the newly elected members who are to constitute the fresh managing committee for approval. However, he submits the same instead of being done by the petitioner. Had in petitioner Commerce 105 in his position as president had forwarded the said list. So he therefore places that this being illegal, the action of the president being illegal, and against the rules the same be interfered with by this court. Stop MST Yangi, then AAG with so and so on behalf of the respondents has relied upon the affidavit filed by state respondents, wherein she submitted and categorically stated that the proposal submitted by the president, respondent number 5, is invalid. Mr. Kharmujai, Mr. Kharmujai, in behalf of the respondent number 5, has prayed for additional time to file affidavit. It is noted that when the matter was taken up on the last date, prayer had been made for affidavit, for filing affidavit, which is allowed by this court with the direction that the same was to be on board on the next date. Today, also, Mr. Amkoja has made a prayer that for the 2 weeks' time be given. Stop. In the consideration of this court, as the matter involves the constitution of the managing committee and concerns the well-being of the students and the school, the filing of affidavit is deemed not necessary in view of the facts and circumstances of the case as they pertain. Stop. On hearing the learned counsel with the parties and examining the materials on record, it is not in dispute that the managing committee of Madrasa Himatiyatul Islam LP School Shillong, which had been constituted for a period of 3 years with effect from 20/08/2021, has since expired on 19/8/2024, and a new management committee is to be put in place for administration of the such management and administration such school, which however is not the case in view of the controversy that's arisen. This court also notes the provisions of the Assam Education Department rules and orders which are adopted by the state of Meghalaya, especially at Rule 4 and 5, which is quoted hereunder, which mandates that the secretary of the committee shall intimate to the inspector of schools the actual date on which the term of executive committee expires and shall forward along with it the names of newly elected members. The election which should have been held well before time. Accordingly, as the point in issue is very short, this petition is disposed of with this is disposed of by cancelling the recommendations as made by the president, and the secretary petition directed to convene the elections at the earliest for the Constitutional Bank Committee and to submit the names accordingly in accordance with law. Stop. The petition is accordingly disposed of. The entire exercise completed in a period of 1 month from the date of the date of this order. Yes.
62. 62.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordship, I pray for 2 weeks' time to file my affidavit.
What's the matter about?
That is regarding appointment, my lord.
Appointment of sericulture demonstrator.
Yes, as prayed for the 2 weeks' time granted to the response number.
Oh. It's on the state respondents. 1, 2, 3.
Any other respondents?
No.
This after so yes.
Objection.
63.
Yes, Mr. Roy.
My lord, in this case, my lord, 80% has already been paid. This is pertaining to some payment of bill.
This from new? Yes, new.
Yes, my lord. So I'll pray for, my lord, another 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship, to file the affidavit. Only now 20% remains.
You paid for other people. You paid.
80% we have paid. Him also 80% has been paid. Only 20% remains, my lord. Perhaps there is some inquiry. I'll just file an affidavit 2 weeks' time.
Yes, as paid for the 2 weeks' time, allowed to the respondent of the university to file affidavit. Stop. It's also submitted, Mr. Sen, that 80% of the dues of the petitioner have already been cleared. Yes, only on so and so.
64.
Have you filed affidavit?
Your Lordship, we're actually ready, but then due to the fact that the pro forma respondent child is not keeping well, so he's unable to come and give signature.
Day after tomorrow.
By Thursday, Your Lordship.
Thursday, okay. As the as is submitted that the respondent number.
Performer.
Huh?
Performer.
Okay. Performer 4. You personally could not affirm the affidavit. This matter on Thursday. We'll settle on that day.
65.
Lordship, here I require to file affidavit. I require time to file affidavit on behalf of state respondent 123, Lordship.
Lordship, I'm also appearing on behalf of Mr. Adhar.
What's the matter about?
Lordship,
This matter is regarding family pension, Lordship.
Family pension?
Yes, family pension has been stopped due to non-submission of lifetime area certificate. So according to the petitioner, that lifetime area certificate should have been issued by the state respondent number 2. But my instruction says that all the documents have already been submitted to the
respondent number 5. So it should have been.
Number 5 is whom?
State Bank.
State Bank of India.
You file it fast as a pension of a person.
Yes.
Within 2 weeks. Yes. Respondents, Mr. A Movement, correct?
AM Sangma, Lordship.
Oh, sorry. On behalf of 1 to 3 and MSB of Karwan.
3 weeks, Lordship, because
4 and 5 are allowed.
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks time to file after. It will become this list thereafter and so on. So.
66.
My Lord, in this matter, today I am representing 1 to 5, my Lord. We are 1 to 4, my Lord. So we require some more time, my Lord.
Respondent number 5 has not appeared yet. Respondent number 5.
Who's number 5?
My Lord, 5 is the Women's Commission, my Lord. In fact, my Lord,
Women's Commission? What's the matter about?
So this is with regard to.
Or regarding a pension?
No, regularization.
Regularization. They've been served.
Not sir. Even the status report also says that they have.
Lord, in fact, they had approached, my Lord, but I have not got any official order, my Lord, to represent.
From whom? From 5?
Yes, my Lord.
Respondent 5.
Respondent 5. They've approached, I have not.
What do you mean they approached?
Lord, they spoke to me, my Lord, but no official order is yet, my Lord.
You file affidavit on behalf of the other respondents? Yes, as Mr. KP Prasaji on behalf of 1 to 4, further 2 weeks time granted. So it is submitted that those are seen that today also no appearance have been made behalf of 1 to 5. This matter after 2 weeks for further order and for affidavit.
67.
For hearing
Please, Lordship.
Yes,
my Lordship, this with regard to the managing committee, my Lord. Twice they have attempted and meeting was not.
I have received the instruction. So
Let's see.
Please, Your Lordship, one thing is that there are so many other guardian also, there is objection from other guardians also. So, Your Lordship, in my humble submission, Your Lordship.
1 second. Who is this person who gave his prior comment?
This DSCO, District School Education Officer, Your Lordship. Last page, Your Lordship. Last annexure also. And as per para 14 of the para voice comment, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, may be pleased to pass necessary order, Your Lordship, with a time frame to constitute the managing committee.
What model code of conduct?
Model code, Your Lordship, it has gone Prime Minister's election long time back. Then there is a lame excuse for flood. Then there is objection.
That's why I'm asking, who's this person?
RKT, on the front page, Your Lordship, it is written. His name is Hajong, Mr. Hajong.
Sangma.
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 No, last page.
RTK Sangma, my Lord. District School Education Officer.
District School Education Officer, he has forwarded me. Because there is a direction from in similar.
When is the last managing committee?
23, Your
My
Lordship.
Lord, on 31st
10.
October 2023 expired, my Lord. Thereafter, twice they have attempted, and on the very next one day before, the meeting was cancelled, my Lord, due to unavoidable circumstances. My only limited prayer, my Lord, since my Lord has directed in Rajabala school matters, I have annexed, my Lord, at page 28, my Lord, annexation 9. My Lord has directed for conducting election, my Lord. the last page, my lord.
There'll be no breaking of heads, no?
My lord, election will be the best option, my lord, too, because...
There'll be no breaking of heads in the election.
No, my lord, election will be the best option, my lord, because everybody will participate and people will cast their vote, parent guardian will cast their vote, my lord.
Like that VEC, casting a vote 2 boxes.
My lord, VEC has a separate... my
After
lord,
conducting parent-teachers meeting, then election will be.
but if in case of Rajabala, smoothly conducted election, my lord. Now, managing committee is functioning, my lord, under the supervision of district school education officer and in the police protection, my lord.
There is a direction from your lordship also in December to hold election immediately.
Yeah, there's a direction.
My lord has passed
Yes,
an
sir,
order.
because there are so many cases from the same schools.
No, my lord has passed an order,
It is
my
in the
lord.
writ petition 20,
My
page
lord,
20.
Annexure 2, my lord.
Page 20, your lordship.
Annexure 2, page 21, my lord. Because the previous managing committee was challenged before this honorable court, and during the pendency, my lord, the managing expired, my lord. Then my lord has directed, my lord, in view of the matter, this writ petition stands closed as being infructuous. However, with a direction that fresh managing committee be constituted at the earliest in accordance with law, my lord.
Take down, huh?
My only prayer,
The
my lord,
petitioners,
election.
Before this court, have come with a limited prayer for directions for the constitution of the managing committee of which school is this?
Whitebury High Secondary School, my lord.
Whitebury High Secondary School. Stop. In view of the fact that the managing committee had expired
Since 31st October 2023.
31st October
2023.
Until date, though meetings were fixed, the same could not fructify, and at present the managing committee is yet to be constituted. Mr. S.K. Hassan has submitted that in spite of 2 instances when the meeting was, that's on which date?
My lord, first meeting, my lord,
On?
supposed to be held on 27/10/2023.
On 27/10/23
And second, my lord, on 9/9/2023, my lord.
9/9/23.
Sorry, my lord, no, yes, my lord, 9th of October 2024, my lord.
Yes, in spite of instances when the meetings had been scheduled for the constitution, that was 27/10/23 and 9/9/24, the same were postponed for unknown reasons and has left the school without a proper management committee. MSS Bharatchaji, on behalf of the respondents today, has received instructions, and a perusal of the same indicates that the reasons as offered by the respondent number 3 district school education officer are bereft of any substance, as much as the delay has been attributed to the final examinations in the last year, and with the model code of conduct which was in effect from 16/3/2024 till 4/6/2024 for general elections. It is also submitted by the learned government advocate that perhaps directions can be issued to the number 3 to take steps immediately for the constitution of the managing committee. Mr. S.K. Hassan, and the counsel for the petitioner has no objection to the same. They didn't appear, were he served? The other?
No, my lord has not issued notice to the principal, my lord.
The court did not issue notices to the principal as was not deemed necessary, in view of the fact that the issue in question is very limited stuff. it is also noted that in the writ application itself, Annexure 2, an order of this court dated 13/12/2023 has been annexed. On court date 20, which was passed in WPC number 249 of 2021 and WC 148 has been annexed, whereby directions had been issued that the fresh managing committee be constituted earliest in accordance with law, which appears not to have been complied with. In the view of the matter, therefore, it is directed that the general meeting for the constitution of the school managing committee of Bhaitbari, BHAITBRI, Higher Secondary School, Bhaitbari, is to be held positively within a period of 4 weeks from the date of order.
My lord, with a small prayer, election, direction of election may be contact, my lord. Yes, my lord, I have annexed
by way of
Annexure 9, my lord.
By way of a free and fair process.
Because I have annexed in the 9, Annexure
What?
9. My lord has directed in case of Rajabala School, my lord. Annexure 9, my lord. The detailed order, my lord has.
Yes. In a comma. The entire process shall be supervised, shall be conducted and supervised personally by respondent number 3 to ensure that there is no foul play. Yes. As far with above, as ordered above, matter stands disposed of.
Hearing.
Hello,
Item 70.
Does the petitioner also? Issue, my lord, is as to whether
you ready?
Mr. Sen is.
My seniors on VC, Your Lordship.
Who?
Conducting Counsel Senior Biswajit Depp.
Where is he from?
Kolkata, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, if this matter can come at the end of the report, Your Lordship. Because they're facing some technical issue, Your Lordship, that's why.
After some time, let's go.
Very well.
Highly obliged, Your
I
Lordship.
don't see Mr. Subir Sen also here. He was here a while ago.
73.
Technical issue.
Yes, MSZE. What objections do you
Your
have?
Lordship, we filed that affidavit to bring on record the inquiry report.
So yes,
I haven't photocopied.
you received that.
Yes, Lordship, I am not pressing much on that one, Lordship, but just a little observation, Lordship, on that the way they have cancelled this.
Where is that affidavit?
In their affidavit, Lordship.
Filed on?
Dated 2011-24, Your Lordship.
Very big affidavit.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this is the inquiry report. And page 6 is the observation of the district level scrutiny committee, Your Lordship.
No, this is neither here nor there. What kind of inquiry report is this? Recommendation in the end.
Your Lordship, they've cancelled the schedule.
So hence, okay, fine. Hence, the district level scrutiny committee may be taken up for final decision in the matter to either cancel the ST issued and hence reject the issuance. We have the cancellation. The cancellation.
Page 6, Your Lordship.
Page?
Page 6. Annexure 2. Yes, Your Lordship.
Of the affidavit.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Oh, yes.
It's the last few lines, Your Lordship. Accordingly, schedule type certificate issued by the Deputy
You have to
Commissioner.
challenge this.
Yes, Your Lordship, because
Then your petition won't get anywhere.
Lordship, because if we just go to page 55, it is their affidavit only, Lordship.
No, but then this the final order is this one. This has to be set aside if you don't get anywhere. You withdraw it and you file afresh. You'll
Yes,
allow the
Lordship.
liberty.
Your Lordship, they have a provision to appeal this before the state level.
You have statutory appeal also, I think. Where's 55? What do you want to say?
No, Lordship, just take it to the page 55 of their affidavit only, Lordship. Because here, Lordship, there I have, it has been stated here, Lordship. That is by the mother. I am Srimati Jamila Nongrum, aged about 82 years. This was during the inquiry, the statement that was taken from the mother of the petitioner.
2013?
Lordship.
2013, Your Lordship.
No, fine. These things will all be put before the, which is the stat. We
This
have
is
to
of
appeal
24, Lordship, just recently only during the inquiry, Lordship.
No, what we do, we're not setting on appeal with inquiry. You have a form of appeal, you avail of that.
Yes, Lordship, I'll do that on that, Lordship.
It's skin.
And
Council petitioner, please have to withdraw this in view of the further developments in the matter, wherein an
Lordship,
order
may I
dated.
just
Which order is dated when?
5th November 2024, Your Lordship.
Issued by the Office of Deputy Commissioner. She please have to withdraw and send the petition with liberty to approach the appropriate appellate forum.
Lordship, in the meantime, Lordship, my little prayer, Lordship, because of this and the inquiry and because of this, my pensionary benefits are all withheld, Lordship. Now,
That's all dependent on that one.
All dependent on this.
Lordship, but then if this is stopping, then Lordship, I am not pressing on this, Lordship, but at least my pensionary benefits, Lordship, he has been suffering, Lordship, from the day that he has superannuated, he's suffering. Because even if it is so, Lordship, in the meantime, they could have just released
So
some
even if
retirement
cancelled, that
benefits,
means he's still
Lordship.
eligible for, this.
Lordship.
That means it goes to your very base of your recruitment, that means.
Lordship, because my recruitment, they are very silent on that. Whether I came on the reserve post, they are silent on that, Lordship. Even in the affidavits, there is nothing about the being on the reserve post. And there are judgments, Lordship, saying that during the pendency of the inquiry report, pensionary, some retirement benefits should be given to me, Lordship. But here, in my case, I have not been getting, Lordship. They have stated in their own affidavit, this is not a criminal proceeding, this is not a judicial proceeding or a departmental proceeding. In their own affidavit, they have admitted that, Lordship.
They give provisional pension.
My Lord, on the face of the subsequent development, my Lord, let them withdraw. If they have further cause of action, they can come back.
You do that when you file for the forum, and you make representation to them also on the lines of what you've submitted just now.
But Lordship, my pensionary
Both
only
of
for
them.
that only,
We understand.
Lordship, I am.
WPC 276 and 408.
Yes.
Both of them.
Because we can't go forward in this matter if the final orders have been come because you've challenged specifically the non-renewal, correct, or the non-issuance of duplicate certificate.
But Lordship, here only because it was not, my post was on the reservation post, Lordship.
See,
So
we're not
at
going to
least
go there now. We'll go there, you file the presentation now before them. Petitions, apart from the statutory appeal, the petition is also permitted to file a presentation before the concerned respondents for release of the
But
petition.
at least this order should not be a hurdle for my proceeding of my pensionary benefits, Lordship. Only that
See,
my prayer.
your whole career is in question. How you got employment also. So you speed up your appeal and then, if that is done, then if that's restored, everything goes.
Lordship, I had
I don't
questioned
see
that
you-
in my affidavits also, Lordship. They were silent about it, Lordship. They never stated about that.
We can't do anything right now.
75.
Obliged, Lordship. Obliged, Lordship.
Yes.
75, bring some accommodation.
You ready with the matter?
Yes, Lordship, I had prepared
No objection.
This is regarding what?
Regarding the construction, basically, the petitioner has purchased a plot of land. She gave intimation to the respondent authorities 1 to 3 that she proposes to do some construction
This
on
land
the land.
situated where?
Losotun.
Next to the army land.
It's approximately 8 meters away from army land.
Okay, at the request of GSEI for some accommodation, this is matter when? After 2 weeks?
Lordship, 3 weeks then, Lordship.
3 weeks? Yes.
77.
May it please your Lordship, on behalf of the pro forma respondent, can the matter be listed after 2 weeks, your Lordship?
Why, Mr. Walang?
I'm not feeling well, I was not. I'm pro forma respondent number 2, your Lordship.
You're important respondent or?
I am.
You ready with the matter?
In the original suit, your Lordship. But now I've been converted into pro forma, your Lordship. So that's my...
You ready?
Actually, we were ready, but we were informed that they will be asking for time, so.
As prayed by Mr. Walang on account of ill health. This is matter of the vacation, yes.
My lord, after 2 weeks, my lord. Because
why?
this
So
matter is
urgency?
pending since
Then 1 week.
It's okay.
2014, my lord.
Next week.
Obliged.
Highly obliged. Another
79.
case, another connected case, your Lordship.
After 1 week. 79?
Yes, same.
78.
Karna?
78.
78.
79.
Yes, they are in the matter.
Yes.
79.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, the last order, your Lordship has called for the records and the records have come.
Yes. I record. This order did 20/02/24 is on record.
Yes, my lord.
It's on record here.
Yes, my lord. We've already annexed it, my lord.
Yes?
We have annexed it in our petition. It's annexure 11, my lord. Page 111.
This Thros Lamu is a petitioner here.
Yes, my lord. He's the original petitioner. He's substituted
the
my lord,
application
by
is
Esther
filed by
Lee.
them. Do you mean to say that this trial civil appeal is only fixed for final hearing, when arguments already been filed, and after that this application was filed for additional evidence?
Yes, my lord. And they have asked permission also to lead evidence with regard to the issue, which they have not raised any grievances in their appeal, my lord. Issue number 2. They were not aggrieved by this particular issue. Their appeal was silent on this aspect. There's no pleading to that effect, my lord. And when the matter was posted for final hearing, written arguments were already filed. It was fixed for oral hearing, my lord. That was the time that they filed this application on an issue which they were not aggrieved as per the appeal.
So, as per your contention, that will change the entire nature of the suit. The suit is given by you, filed by you, correct?
No, my lord. The
Filed
suit
by
is
them.
filed by them. The suit is dismissed. The issue which they want to lead evidence, it's with regard to whether this particular suit land falls under Alaka Nongjingi or Alaka Manso. So when they filed an appeal, my lord, there's not a whisper about the fact that they were aggrieved by the finding of the trial court on this issue.
Your Lordship, I respectfully submit, Lordship.
Yes.
We have filed an appeal being aggrieved by the order and judgment of the
Right.
title suit. Yes, Your Lordship. And Your Lordship, in the judgment, Your Lordship, it is mentioned, Your Lordship, issue number 2, Your Lordship. We are aggrieved by the entire order and judgment of the title suit.
No, I agree here, but then at the stage of, you see, it's not at the stage of finally, it's already over. You already filed an arguments now. You have come to application at the stage of after the matter's pending judgment, correct?
Pending for
No, 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 Your
oral
Lordship.
hearing, my lord.
Oral hearing, okay.
Yes.
During the pendency of the appeal, Your Lordship.
See, is it a question of, is it a question of you not being able to tender your evidence as you wanted before the trial court? This is a subsequent development that has come.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
My lord, this is a suit which...
Because as it is also, it can't be remanded back to the trial court for this decision.
Yes, my lord. And my lord, this is a suit which started way back in the year 1989, my lord. Because originally they filed it before the village court, my lord, before the village court of Elakan Nongjingi. Then after that, ex parte order was passed against us. So we filed a civil revision to that, and the matter was transferred to the district council court. So now since 1989, my lord, this matter is pending.
Let's see application.
It's
your application, the application of the respondent for additional evidence.
105, my lord, annexure 10 of the appeal petition.
So now your property falls which ilaka? Nongji or Minso?
My lord, as per our contention is that this particular suit land falls under Alaka Nongjingi, and that is also the finding of the trial court, my lord.
Okay.
Your Lordship, according to the map, Your Lordship, it falls under the Ilaka Minsu, Your Lordship.
1 second. Oh, only that you want to whether suit party falls in Ilaka, Nongji, Ilaka means how will it affect your case now? Because the entire proceedings for the village court of Nongjingi before.
Yes, my lord.
Where did you institute your suit first?
No, they were the original.
Oh, sorry. They instituted the suit before the
Elaka Manso, my lord, initially. After that, we participated initially, but after that, we realized that this is an area which falls under Elaka Nongjingi, so we didn't participate anymore. After that, ex parte judgment was passed against us. We challenged that. After that, the matter was ordered to be tried de novo, and it was sent to the court of the district council, presiding officer district council. And after that, my lord, this suit was decided on merit.
yes,
Yes, and the suit was dismissed, my lord. And the finding regarding to issue number 2 was that this
Where are the
particular
findings of the trial court? Number 2.
my lord, page 44, my lord.
The finding issue number 2.
Yes, my
I
lord.
want to see this one.
44, issue number 2. What the reason given by the learned trial court is at page 46, my lord, the last paragraph of page 46.
This village, as per the evidence, half falls in Bunsu, half falls in Yongjingi.
It appears so, my lord.
How is it possible?
Well, there are many.
It should be contiguous to village. That is the mandate actually.
One of the unique features of Gentle Hills, my lord, is that there are many elakas, your lordship, wherein a particular village, part of it falls under.
But the mandate is that even when they said regarding the territorial, they should be contiguous around villages.
But
as far as possible, yes.
in many elakas in Gentle Hills, it's like that, my lord.
46 was there.
Your Lordship, that has already been determined, Your Lordship, by this map, Your Lordship.
1 second, we know that the map came later. Now to see how the findings were arrived at, does anything that this falls within Nongjing. Any survey earlier on?
No, my lord.
Then?
Yes,
Some,
Lord.
just some letters that was written, my
No,
lord.
no. How did the trial come to finding that the Sudan falls within Nongjing? That part I want to see only.
Yes, my lord.
If that part is still in the clouds, then we might have to allow this.
Your Lordship.
Page 46, my lord.
Your Lordship, if we come to page 118, Your Lordship.
1 second, let's go for the finding.
Yes, my lord. Page 46, my lord.
Last paragraph.
Yes, last paragraph. It
Just
says,
read it.
Yes, my lord. On the above issue number 2, as argued by the plaintiff, that they have proved that the Sudan falls under Alaka Manso by the exhibit 1, but I do not find that this exhibit is under objection.
But I do find, not I do not find.
Yes. But I do find that this exhibit 1 is under objection as it was not registered. The plaintiff and her witnesses as deposed state that there was a joint inspection of Sudan by the lawyer of Alaka Nongjing and Manso. This fact could not be substantiated by any document. Instead, the defendant stated that the Sudan falls under Alaka Nongjing and deposed that it's not a fact that the lawyer of Manso and Nongjing jointly visited the Sudan, but only the lawyer of Nongjing has visited the Sudan. This fact, as argued by defendant, was corroborated by a letter in page 26 of the case record of the village code Manso, TS number so-and-so, who has informed the lawyer of Alaka Manso that as stated by the Rangba Chnong of Menkren, the defendant of the institute, that he has received a notice from the lawyer of Alaka Manso for inspection of the Sudan on 6 June 1990, and therefore on this basis that the lawyer of Nongjing, as per the said letter, informed him that he had a fixed date on 13 June 1990 for inspection the Sudan and not to proceed further with the said suit as he knows that the Sudan falls within Alaka Nongjing. As per the reason based on record, I do find that the suit land falls under Alakanongji.
See, he informed the Doloi, Awila Kaminsu, and stated the Rangpashnam Bilkram, different persons that he had received a notice from Doloi of Ilakaminsu. So after he wrote this letter, it was stopped like that only.
Yes, my lord. After that, the village court of Elakaminsu did not stop, my lord. The matter was proceeded ex parte against us. And then after that, we challenged the...
What I'm saying is this, what's good saying is that, see, this is the entire fine issue number 2 only.
Yes, my lord, this may be the case, my lord, but in my humble and respectful submission, my case before this honorable court is that, my lord, yes, there might be some defects in the finding of the trial court with regard to issue number 2. But if you have not mentioned that in your appeal petition, you are silent about that.
No, when was the appeal filed?
Appeal was filed, my lord,
before the second survey.
Yes, yes, that's their contention, my lord. They say before.
Not to the knowledge at that time.
It's around somewhere in
Did
December.
you take part? Who took part in that survey, the fresh survey?
No one, my lord. Not within our knowledge. And we have in our show cause also we have mentioned the word purported survey because we are not even sure whether such survey was conducted or not.
That the survey was conducted by the Office of GHADC in the presence of the headman and secretary. Yes, yes, Your Lordship.
No, that is their contention, my lord. But we are saying this is just a purported survey. But my lord,
what about the other issues?
Other issues my lord, they have raised, my lord. In fact, the main issues, my lord, they
like you're saying, whether it be irrespective now, it's not been done by the Darbar of Nongji, the hearing of him, so it's gone to the council, correct? So whatever orders pass, you have to comply with it. If you're found to be in actual physical possession and you have good title over it, then what remains?
Yes,
even if the new survey, it will have no impact.
Exactly, my lord. And my lord, what will happen is this: if we allow such things to continue, my lord, later on there'll be another demarcation. There'll be another adjustment.
Whether they will, will give rise to new cause of action for them, like whether they say fine, now this survey showing that the village falls in Minso, it's given us a new cause of action with regard to a suit, because the suit only for declaration of title right interest, correct?
Yes,
that declaration been given to you.
Yes,
so what remains? Yes, even if it's good for readducing evidence, the only thing is that you're in Minso, but if you say you've acquired a suit property in a proper fashion, then what is this? What are you apprehensive about?
That's why, my lord, Order 41 Rule 27 clearly says that leading of additional evidence is not a matter of right. Only
it's not a matter of right, yes.
Only if
where's 41?
Order 41 Rule 27.
See, the thing is that it was not their knowledge. You see, it's a subsequent development.
Yes,
that's the only question. It's not a question of evidence not being in the possession that time that you could not produce it, which is necessary for adjudication. But now, if you say that it is immaterial, then you go ahead, let them adduce additional evidence. How will it affect you? Your judgment decree remains intact.
Yes,
you mean to say that the appellate court overturned the entire judgment decree?
No, my lord.
On the basis of this finding?
No, my lord.
Then?
Exactly, that is exactly our point, my lord. If it's something which is not material, why waste time on leading additional evidence? Because if my lord sees 27, Order 41 Rule 27 Clause B, it says to enable the court to pronounce judgment or for any substantial cause. Whether evidence is led or it's not led on this case, my lord, it will not really have a bearing, my lord.
Where are you reading?
On this CPC, my lord, order 41, rule 27, clause B, my lord. The appellate court requires any document to be produced on any witness to be examined to enable it to pronounce judgment. So now, as Your Lordship has pointed out, that whether evidence is led or is not led, this is not a major issue in this case, my lord. It will not have much bearing on the final judgment.
They have a
of the
bearing in
Honourable
the
Court.
sense that fine, though you stated that you are in Nongjingi, now records show the Minso. So even the judgment degree is upheld, but declaration has to come also that in Minso.
Yes, my lord. But so far as this suit
What
is concerned,
repercussions will it have? If
not
it's-
much repercussion, my lord. For us, whether we are in Minso, whether in Nongjing, it doesn't make much difference. The mute question in this suit is...
If protect the judgment decree, that no other orders come that might upset the whole thing.
Yes, yes, my lord. But here, my lord, an order is passed where you are allowing evidence to be led on issue
Now,
which
what
are
is
not
grounds of
material.
appeal, means of appeal in the title civil appeal?
Yes, my lord.
Apart from this, no, up to the respondent. What do you mean grounds of appeal, apart from this issue number 2 that you put before the appellate court? Which the appellate court will have to go into with regard to whether the findings are correct or not.
Your Lordship, in page 70, Your Lordship, are the grounds, Your Lordship.
70.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Now, where's the fight on issue regarding issue number 2? He didn't make any ground of appeal.
No, my lord.
That it came to a wrong finding with regard to the location of the of the suit land.
It's not part of the grounds of appeal, my lord. So that's our case, my lord.
Yeah, let us submit. Yes.
Your
How do
Lordship.
you seek to maintain your application before additional evidence?
Your Lordship, but the appeal is for the entire judgment, Your
Yes, but
Lordship.
issue number 2 is a specific because the findings are very sketchy also. But whether it'll have any impact on the judgment decree. I mean, what I'm saying is, what this court saying is that whether a finding out there will have any repercussions on the other grounds that you have appealed against.
Yes, Your Lordship.
It will. How? Now you're going by sale deed. Now you're saying that you're going by that they used to fell trees. Show the court. We will see whether it is important or not. But if the other grounds of appeal can be your appeal can be taken up for final judgment, and if the location of suit land, whether it falls in Eleka A, Eleka B is not important, there's no point in delaying the appeal and going for additional evidence. Whether this finding will upset the entire will be what do you call it, so crucial as to to interfere with the judgment decree.
Your Lordship, the first title suit was filed by us, Your Lordship, before the Chairman, Village Code of
Yes,
Minsu
no,
Ilaka
that is
Island.
fine. That is fine. That is gone. Now, it's not a question that there's a judgment decree is rendered by the Village Code of Minsu, or that your suit was transferred by the council judge to the Village Court at Nongjingi. Correct. What happened here is that there was a de novo trial. So you can't take that shelter to say that no, like it was. So that was taken up by the which you had no quarrel, right? And judgment decree, your suit was dismissed. Now, suit was dismissed. Now you've come appeal in the title civil appeal, and then the matters already at the closing stage, written arguments all been filed, you file the application under 41 Rule 27 for adducing additional evidence. Now, whether this additional evidence you seek to adduce will have any material effect upon the proceedings that have already finished in the appellate court. That's
Yes,
all.
Lordship.
No.
Yes.
How? I'll give you time to prepare if you want.
Your Lordship, because this entire is regarding boundary dispute, Your Lordship, and the map that we have produced, Your Lordship, has shown that it falls under the Ilaka Minso, Your Lordship.
The boundary dispute doesn't concern two of you, correct? It concerns.
No, my lord.
It doesn't concern you, or it doesn't concern Mr. Shila's client or your client, because all you're fighting is for that right title interest over that sued land.
Yes,
Now, whether it falls Ilaka A, Club B, doesn't matter.
and even, my lord, if I may just add, my lord, even
Let her prepare. You come back to show that from the grounds of appeal that you've made before the lower appellate court, that the additional evidence adduced will have a very which will, if we are not allowed, will affect you irreparably. That you have to argue on that point, because it's not by right. The courts examine whether it might be discretionary power on the part of the lower appellate, but then even then we can examine after 2 weeks or 1 week. 2 weeks. You will prepare. Now you go carefully through the grounds of appeal that you made, and whether the judge was right in allowing it, whether it has any material impact on your case. Okay. Now this matter for further hearing. After 2 weeks is
interim order to continue.
Interim order when it shall continue till next day. For records have been received. And what was this?
83. 83.
May it please, Your Lordships.
Yes.
Well, in this case, the petitioner is challenging his termination as CEO of the respondent bank, Lord.
CEO of a bank?
Yes, Lord. Cooperative bank, Lord.
You are a CEO?
Yes.
Where's the impugn order?
Lord, I take your Lordships to the impugn order.
Your Lordship, actually, Dr. Mozika is on legs before court number 1, Your Lordship. If I could just pray for some accommodation.
Whether pass over matter, we can take that up first. Yeah, they also in the pass over matter. Huh? Oh, sure. It's a Shimla. Yes, he's there. It's connected now. Mr. Lingua. Yes. Yes. Where's Mr. Tiwari? He was here just now? Oh. There's not a matter which is decided in the same lines, I think, by this court, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, my senior will be leading me, Your Lordship.
Yes.
My Lord, I am for the respondent number 6 and 7. State
that
of
is-
West Bengal and City College.
Okay. Yes, we are just waiting for the senior counsel on behalf of the petitioner just coming.
Petitioner.
And Nehu?
It's a very small issue.
So, Sen was here, Your Lordship, earlier.
Let Mr. Tiwari
Yes. No, Tiwari
submit, then
will
I'll.
take quite a long time to submit. That's his usual style.
Well,
So, yes, Mr. Tiwari.
Sorry, my lord. What is my The issue before my lord in this case is, my lord, as to whether the petitioner will be covered by the old pension scheme or the new pension scheme. My lord, my lord may recall, lordship has an occasion to deal with a similar matter in the Dijen Sharma case. Lordship delivered a judgment. Of course, my lord, in Dijen Sharma, the facts were slightly different, because in Dijen Sharma, the petitioner, he was serving in a provincialized institution in the state of Assam. While serving in the provincialized institution, the petitioner came to the Nehu. Over here, my lord, the petitioner was serving in the City College, Calcutta, which is affiliated to the Calcutta University. Now, from City College, Calcutta, the petitioner came to Nehu. Now, the issue is whether petitioner would be covered by the old pension scheme or the new pension scheme. So, basically, my lord, the case would be as to whether the office memorandums of the Government of India of June 2020 will cover the case of the petitioner. Or may I put it differently, my lord, as to whether, in the facts of the case, whether the City College, Calcutta can be described as a state autonomous body, quote unquote, so as to be covered by the office memorandum of the Government of India. Because, my lord, the office memorandum uses the expression state autonomous body. And, my lord, my submission would be the City College, Calcutta, going by the nature and the character of the college and going by the conditions of service which the petitioners had over there, my lord, the college is under the deep and pervasive control of the state of the state of West Bengal, and it's a state within the meaning of Article 12. So, my lord, if the petitioner was serving in the state within the meaning of Article 12, whether such a petitioner, after coming to Nehu, whether would be covered by the office memorandum of the Government of India. That is the case, my lord.
Okay.
Now, my lord, since the annexures are scattered all over the place, there are too many affidavits, there are documents in every affidavit. So, my lord, what I have done is, my lord, I have made a compilation.
Oh, very good.
So, please.
You given a copy also?
Oh, yes, certainly. They are entitled to. Now, my lord, at least, my lord, what I find from the affidavit of the Government of the West Bengal, that they are basically supporting the case of the petitioner. Now, my lord, I'll just present some of the relevant facts.
Yes.
I don't agree with the submissions made by the learned senior counsel.
Very well, very well, very well, very well.
I differ a bit.
Very
You
well.
replace your case.
But at least, my lord,
Let us finish it.
I'll rely upon the affidavit, and I find there are averments in the affidavit which will help us.
Yes.
The date, my lord, I begin with 4/12/1997.
Yes.
On recommendation of West Bengal College Service Commission and its Staff Selection Committee, Principal City College Calcutta issued an appointment letter to the petitioner appointing her as lecturer in zoology with the request to join on 2/1/1998. So, my lord, here the important thing to note is it is on the recommendation of West Bengal College Service Commission that the petitioner was appointed. There was a selection process, yes, with the City College Calcutta as a lecturer in zoology.
There's a commission that handles
Yes, my lord, yes.
appointment.
My lord, over there the procedure is very different.
Okay.
2/1/98, petitioner joined the City College as lecturer of zoology by submitting a joining report. Not relevant. Then comes 26/2/1998. Petitioner opted for pension, including family pension cum gratuity, as per the option form under para 2 of the government order number such and such, dated 31/5/78. The lordship may turn to my lord page 12 of this compilation. This is the option, my lord, which was exercised. It is in terms of the government order of 31st May 1978. I'll place that also.
31st May.
1978, that I will place also. It is there in the other compilation, I will place that.
Yes.
The option was, my lord, the petitioner opted for pension including family pension cum gratuity instead of contributory provident fund cum gratuity. Because, my lord, NPS is contributory provident fund, whereas the old pension scheme, my lord, is pension cum family pension cum gratuity.
Yes.
16 to 99, in the meeting of the governing body of City College, Calcutta, resolution was passed confirming the petitioner in service, not relevant. 2/1/2007, petitioner was promoted to the post of reader. Again, my lord, we can skip this. 20th March 2007, Nehu issued an offer of appointment to the petitioner for the post of reader in the Department of Zoology. Now, my lord, offer of appointment, lordship may kindly have a look. Page 15 of this compilation. Para 3.
Yes.
That you will be entitled to retirement benefits as per university rule, and if you are not governed by CCS pension rules 1972 under your previous employer, you will be governed by new pension scheme as applicable to the central government employee with effect from 1/1/2004. So, my lord, it says, if you were not governed by CCS pension rule 1972, or, my lord, anything which is similar to that,
Yes.
when you were the employer of the city college, then you will be governed by the new pension scheme, not otherwise. 28th March 2007, in a meeting of the governing body of City College, resolution was passed to release the petitioner on lien without pay for 2 years with effect from 19/4/2007 to join as a reader in the Department of Zoology in Nehu.
Yes.
19/4/2007, petitioner joined Nehu as reader in Zoology. 14/6/2007, Nehu issued an appointment order to the petitioner. Now, my lord, this I will place before a lordship, because my lord will find from the appointment order there is a deviation from what was there in the offer of appointment. The language is different here. 14/6/2007, relevant page 17 of this compilation. Lordship will turn to para 3.
Yes.
That Dr. Bela Kesan will be entitled to retirement benefits as per the new pension scheme straight away, my lord. No if and but. Earlier they said if she was governed by CCS pension rule in the previous institution, then she will be covered by that. Otherwise, new pension scheme. Now they say in the order of appointment that Dr. Bela Kesan will be entitled to retirement benefits as per the new pension scheme applicable to the central government employee with effect from 1/1/2004. For admission to the new pension scheme, Dr. Bela Kesan is required to submit the form such and such, attached duly filled in triplicate to the undersigned immediately. So, my lord, the departure comes here in the order of appointment, contrary to what was there in the offer of appointment. 20th June 2007, the next date. Obviously, petitioner submitted the representation. Petitioner submitted a representation to Nehu apprising them that her service in the previous institution was governed by old pension scheme, and as such she is entitled to be governed under the old pension scheme at Nehu. Page 80.
Yes.
Because obviously, my lord, the offer of appointment also the language was like that. So she said nothing doing. I was covered by the old pension scheme, so you will give me that benefit. I will skip this. Then 1st August 2007, letter was issued by Nehu informing the petitioner that as there is no documentary evidence, to indicate that the petitioner was covered under GPF scheme, as such her case was considered under NPS, that is new pension scheme. Further, the petitioner was directed to submit her last pay certificate so that Nehu can examine her case further. Now, I have given a small note under this. Lordship may see the note. On the contrary, petitioner had a GPF account, because Nehu says, I don't know from where did they get this. They said she was not covered by the GPF. On the contrary, petitioner had a GPF account as mentioned in the certificate dated 15th May 2023 of Principal City College. And the same was under the notification of West Bengal government dated 28th June 1963. I'll place that also. Now page 44 of this compilation may kindly be seen, my lord.
44.
Page 44. This is the GPF. That is a certificate. Certificate issued by the City College, Calcutta. Page 44. Because, my lord, side by side I have also given the relevant particulars of the affidavit wherein this document, my lord, will find. 44. This is to certify, this is the, my lord, certificate issued by the Principal City College and the Secretary PF Committee. This is to certify that Srimati Bela Kesan joined City College on 2nd January 1998 as lecturer in zoology. She worked here from 2/1/98 to 18/4/2007. She was a subscriber of GPF and it was maintained by City College, Kolkata under the special provision of order number such and such 28th June 1963. As per PF meeting dated 9th July 2016, her PF account finally disbursed. As per order such and such, dated 20th June 2017, the Provident Fund of both teaching and non-teaching staff of City College, Kolkata have been transferred to the Government of West Bengal, 23/10/2000 such and such. So this is the certificate, my lord. And so far as the NEHU is concerned, their whole case was, there is no documentary evidence to indicate that the petitioner was covered under GPF scheme. I'll place that also. Page 20 may kindly be seen. Page 20.
Yes.
This is issued by Deputy Registrar Establishment NEHU with reference to a letter dated 20th June 2007 on the subject cited above. I am to inform you that as per the directives of Government of India, the employees appointed on or after 1/1/2004 shall be governed under new defined pension scheme. However, if an employee recruited through open selection after 1/1/2004 and governed by CCS Pension Rules 1972 under previous employment, he or she can be admitted into GPF scheme of Government of India. Since there is no documentary evidence, this is, my lord, is incorrect. Since there is no documentary evidence to indicate a certain that you were subscribing to general GPF during your previous employment, your case has therefore been considered under new defined pension scheme. Accordingly, the prescribed admission forms into the new pension scheme as filled in by you have been forwarded to the Finance Department for needful action. Meanwhile, you may submit a copy of the last pay certificate so as to enable this office to examine the case further. This is it, my lord. Now the next date, my lord, is 18th of August 2007. A letter was issued by the Deputy Registrar NEHU by the Principal of City College, Calcutta, to the Deputy Registrar NEHU by the Principal of City College, wherein it was informed that the petitioner was covered under GPF scheme. I'll refer to this letter also. 18th August. The relevant page of this compilation is page 21. Page 21.
Yes.
Principal City College writing to the Deputy Registrar. In compliance with the letter mentioned under reference, I am to state that Dr. Bela Kesan joined this college on 2nd January 98 as lecturer in zoology. She was under GPF scheme from the date of joining. A copy of last pay certificate is attached herewith. So, my lord, it is wholly contrary to the stand taken by NEHU. I don't know what was their documentary evidence. They say there is no documentary evidence.
Yes.
And this letter was written to NEHU itself, my lord, by the Principal City College. Then 24/9/2007, the Deputy Registrar NEHU issued a letter to the Principal of City College seeking clarification with regard to whether the pensionary benefits would have been admissible to petitioner had she been retired from City College, and whether the said rules under which she would have been paid pension is mutatis mutandis or identical to CCS Pension Rule 1972. So now, my lord, initially they said petitioner was not covered by GPF. They were only harping upon GPF. Now when that query was met, then now they turn to, please clarify whether the petitioner would have got the pensionary benefit had she continued working in City College, number one, and number two, as to whether the rules by which she was governed in City College, those rules were mutatis mutandis identical to CCS Pension Rule 1972. Now, my lord, as to whether the rules are pari materia or not to CCS Pension Rule, my lord, so long as, my lord, retirement benefits are there, GPF is there, pension is there, my lord, one has to form an opinion that yes, it is similar to CCS Pension Rule 1972. So, my lord, they are practically, my lord, changing the goalpost, shifting from one issue to another. My lord, I'll skip this. This is what the contents of the letter are. Satisfy on two counts. Number one, whether petitioner would have got the pension. Answer to this question is yes. I'll show that. Second, whether it is similar to 1972 rule. My lord, that nobody can say. 13th of February 2008. In reply, the Principal City College, while letter dated 13th February 2008, informed Nehu that petitioner was eligible for pension and she is governed under pension, including family pension cum gratuity scheme. And as such, she would have been paid pension had she retired from City College, Calcutta, but denied any knowledge as to whether the pension, including family pension cum gratuity scheme, is identical mutatis mutandis to CCS Pension Rule 1972. Rightly so, my lord. Why should he say that?
Yes.
I'll read this letter. The relevant page is page 23 of the compilation.
Para 2.
Yes, my lord. Yes, the last para, my lord. Dr. Bela Kesar would have been paid pension, including family pension cum gratuity, as per pension rules adopted by the government of West Bengal, as mentioned above. Whether this rule is identical to CCS Pension Rule 1972 or a rule made mutatis mutandis to CCS Pension Rule 72 is not known to me. He was not expected to say anything else. On 12th August 2008, resignation of the petitioner from City College with effect from 19/4/2007. She resigned because, my lord, she had joined the Nehu already. 3/9/2008, meeting of the governing body of City College adopting the resolution towards accepting the resignation of the petitioner with effect from 19/4/2007. Then, 21st July 2009, the Deputy Secretary to the Government of West Bengal issued a clarification to Nehu, stating that pensionary benefits of the teachers of the non-government college affiliated to different universities under Government of West Bengal are guided by Government Order number such and such dated 31/5/1978. My lord, this communication, my lord, will also find, my lord, in the affidavit of the Government of West Bengal. I'll place this, my lord. This is page 26 of this compilation. Page 26. By Deputy Secretary to the Government of West Bengal, with reference to your letter number such and such, dated 17/4/2009, on the above subject, I am directed to say that the pensionary benefits of the teachers of the non-government college affiliated to different universities under Government of West Bengal are guided by GO number such and such, dated 31/5/1978, a copy of which is enclosed. The revised rules in the light of West Bengal services such and such 2009 is, however, yet to be published. This is the communication. 21st July 2009. Then 12th February 2010, the Assistant Secretary to the Government of West Bengal, in continuation of the earlier letter of the department dated 21/7/2009, also forwarded the copy of the order of Government of West Bengal dated 31/5/1978 for consideration of Nehu. Now, my lord, here the order also of 31st May 1978 may also kindly be seen. It is next page. Sorry, this is, yes. My lord, 27 capital A, my lord, will find that. This is the option for, that lordship has seen already.
Yes, this is
The option exercise, that lordship has already seen.
Where's the letter?
31/5/1978 is the date mentioned.
Yes.
The covering letter is, my lord, the forwarding letter is page 27. And forwarding letter had contained this very particular document of 31/5/1978. Rules also, my lord, I will place. Is in another compilation. I will place that. This is it. For consideration of Nehu. Then, my lord, comes the first impugn order, which is under challenge. This is 11/4/2011.
Yes.
Nehu while letter dated 11/4/2011 informed the petitioner that a request to admit her in the GPF scheme of the university cannot be accepted as the pension, including family pension cum gratuity scheme adopted by West Bengal government, doesn't fall under the purview of CCS Pension Rules 1972. Now, my lord, we don't know how Nehu came to such a consideration that it doesn't fall within that. Because apparently, my lord, the benefits are is a pension, gratuity, GPF, everything is there, my lord, which we will find in CCS pension rule. But they came to such a conclusion.
All ingredients are there.
My lord, apparently this is what the communication is. This is, my lord, page 28. How they came to such a conclusion. My lord, 4 lines only, page 28. So according to Nehu, the GPF scheme of West Bengal is different than the GPF scheme of the university under the old pension scheme. How it is different, they don't say that. With reference to subject cited above, I am directed to inform that your request to admit into the GPF scheme of the university has been examined thoroughly. They have thoroughly examined. The pension cum gratuity, including family pension scheme adopted by government of West Bengal, doesn't fall within the purview of CCS Pension Rule 72. Hence, your request cannot be acceded to. Show the difference. Tell us how it is different. They don't. Apparently, my lord, there is no material difference whatsoever. 21/9/2020. Now, my lord, this communication of Nehu of April 2011 is under challenge. This is pair number 1. Then 21/9/2020, Deputy Secretary UGC issued a circular to all the central universities enclosing copy of the Government of India Office Memorandum dated 11th June 2020 on mobility of personnel among central, state and autonomous bodies while working under pensionable establishment, and asks for the compliance of the central universities, suggesting that 3 months period for calling the options would count from the date of issue of these instructions from UGC. So, my lord, this circular was issued, and universities were suggested that 3 months period options should be called for. Now, my lord, so far as Nehu is concerned, Nehu is on record to say that since Nehu already had formed an opinion that petitioner is not covered by the old pension scheme, so this very particular office memorandum of the Government of India dated 11th June 2020 was not brought to the notice of the petitioner. Nehu says so. I'll place that. But first of all, my lord, I'll just show some of the relevant portions of this office memorandum at page 29. This is the forwarding letter, the office memorandum. Para 3 may kindly be seen, page 29 capital A. Para 3, para 4, para 5, para 8 also has some relevance. I'll just place the relevant portions. Para 3, subsequently, by this department OM of EV number dated 28/10/2009, the benefits of counting of past service under the CCS Pension Rules 1972 was extended to those employees who were initially appointed before 1/1/2004 in 1. Central government departments covered under railway pension rules or other similar non-contributing pensionable establishments of central government covered by old pension scheme stroke rules other than CCS Pension Rules 1972, or 2. State government covered under old pension scheme similar to CCS pension rules, or that is 3. Central stroke state autonomous body covered by old pension scheme and who resigned to join a central government department, office or central autonomous body having pensionable establishment. So issue would be, my lord, as to whether or not the city college can be covered by this expression state autonomous body. My submission would be, of course, my lord, I am grateful to my esteemed senior colleague, my lord, appearing for the government of West Bengal. He has made it very clear he doesn't support this submission. But my endeavor would be to demonstrate that going by the nature and character of city college, so far as conditions of service of the petitioner were concerned in that college, the college has to be treated as the state with the meaning of Article 12. That would be my endeavor. And therefore, my lord, my submission would be, it should be treated as quote unquote state autonomous body within the meaning of this office memorandum of 11th June 2020. Below para 5 also may kindly be seen, the next page. The matter has been examined in consultation with Department of Personnel and Training and Department of Expenditure. It has been decided that those employees who joined central government stroke central autonomous body under NPS during 1/1/2004 to 28/10/2009 after submitting technical resignation from central government stroke central autonomous body or a state government stroke state autonomous body and who fulfill the conditions for counting of past service in terms of this department's OM dated 28/10/2009 may be given an option for induction in old pension scheme and to get their past service rendered in the central stroke state government or central stroke state autonomous body counted for the purpose of pensionary benefits on their final retirement from the central government stroke central autonomous body subject to fulfillment of all other conditions of counting of such past service in terms of such and such. Read with department's OM dated 7/2/86 as amended from time to time. Para 6, such option may be exercised within 3 months of issue of this OM. My lord, this option could never be exercised because they who never brought this to the notice of the petitioner.
Okay.
Now, my lord, para 8 has some relevance. This also I would read.
Yes.
In some cases, due to non-availability of benefit of counting of past services under the old pension system during 1/1/2004 to 28/10/2009, the employees of state government stroke state autonomous bodies, etc., may have been compelled to take voluntary retirement before joining pensionable central government department stroke central autonomous bodies after 1/1/2004, but before 28/10/2009, it has been decided that voluntary retirement of such employees may be treated as technical resignation and the benefit of provision of para 5 to para 7 may also be extended to them subject to fulfillment of all other conditions for counting of service. This shows the liberal approach of the government.
Yes.
Give them the benefit as much as possible. Now, my lord, under this, below this date of 21/9/2020, I have given a note. Office memorandum of Government of India dated 11/6/2020 is enclosed such and such. NEHU, in its affidavit in opposition, at para 10, page 7, stated that it did not bring the circular of the registrar of UGC dated September 2020 to the notice of the petitioner, as it was of the opinion that the said circular is not relevant to the petitioner. So they say so in their affidavit in paragraph 10. That my esteemed colleague may look into that. Very well. This is quite. 18/8/21, petitioner requested NEHU to consider her application for counting of her past service and the mobility from NPS to old pension scheme in light of recent UGC circular dated 21st September 2020. Such and such. In her letter, the petitioner also stated that as this UGC circular was not circulated by NEHU to its employees, she was unaware of this circular and thus could not apply within the stipulated time. This is the reason petitioner gave this. Then 2/12/21, this is the second impugn order. NEHU issued a letter to the petitioner informing her that her application dated 18/8/21 was re-examined and the earlier decision communicated in letter dated 11/4/2011 stands, thereby rejecting her request for mobility from NPS to old pension scheme on the basis of the decision dated 11/4/2011. They have reiterated their earlier decision dated 11/4/2011. Then again, another representation of the petitioner reiterating, my lord, her older demand. Series of representations, I have given references, I will skip all this. Then comes, my lord, 31/8/2022. The impugn order number 3. NEHU gave a reply to the petitioner on 31/8/22 informing her that her application for counting of past service was examined in light of office memorandum dated 11/6/2020. And since she did not submit her application within the stipulated time her application cannot be considered. Now, my lord, they have taken this line. In the affidavit, they say they did not consider that office memorandum relevant for the petitioner, they did not bring it to her notice, so therefore no question of exercising her option. Now they say that your application for counting of past service cannot be examined in the light of office memorandum of 11/6/2020 because she did not submit her application within the stipulated time of 3 months. Approbate, reprobate. Changing their stand, my lord, repeatedly. Further, it was mentioned that it cannot be ascertained. Now, this is again the second ground. Further, it was mentioned that it cannot be ascertained whether pension cum gratuity scheme was adopted by the government of West Bengal and is in operation in the City College of Calcutta is similar to CCS Pension Rule 1972. So, my lord, either way, first, you did not exercise the option. Therefore, we will not. So far as not exercising the option is concerned, in their affidavit they say, very well, we did not consider it relevant for you, we did not bring it to your notice. Now they also say, even if you had exercised the option, since there is nothing to indicate or show that the pension cum gratuity scheme adopted by government of West Bengal is similar to CCS Pension Rule 1972, we cannot do this. So, my lord, it's either way, come what may, you will not be getting this benefit. Now, my lord, note I have given, I'll just read the note under this. Since the petitioner's application for mobility in the old pension scheme was not considered, her past service rendered at City College, Calcutta was also not counted for determining her pensionable service. Consequently, petitioner's application for voluntary retirement was also not considered as due to non-consideration of her past service in the City College, Calcutta, the petitioner was only having 15 years of completed service in Nehu and not the required 20 years of completed service to make her eligible for voluntary retirement. The stand taken in the impugned letter dated 31/8/2022 is also contrary to the stand of Nehu in its AIU. I have already pointed this out. Then, my lord, comes the representation of the petitioner dated 2/9/2022. Detailed representation was submitted to Nehu referring to the UGC circular dated 21/9/2020 and the documentary evidence submitted by Government of West Bengal with regard to pensionary benefits. In the said letter, it was also requested that her mobility to old pension scheme should be counted along with her past service availing the benefits for voluntary retirement. So, my lord, this was a detailed representation. Along with all other evidence, petitioner submitted. Then comes yet another impugned order, 6/9/2022. Nehu accepted petitioner's resignation, but not her voluntary retirement. So, resignation was accepted, request for voluntary retirement was not accepted, but my lord, it was not specified as to which letter stroke representation of the petitioner was treated as a resignation. Because my lord will find all the representations of the petitioner. She has used both the expression, voluntary retirement, resignation, oblique. Her request is take it as voluntary retirement. But since I am facing insurmountable problems, I can't continue like this because she had her personal difficulties also. She said, if you can't give me voluntary retirement, if you cannot count my past services rendered at Nehu, then treat this as resignation. So it's both. That's okay. No one is disputing it. Please. Then 15/5/23, a certificate of self-declaration was issued by Secretary PF Committee of the City College and the Principal of City College containing details of petitioner's service in the City College and informing that the petitioner was subscriber of GPF, was maintained by the college under the special provision such and such. I have already shown this to your lordship, the last page of this compilation. The certificate, this I have already shown. Now, my lord, I will turn to the nature and character of City College, the terms and conditions of the petitioner's services, and my lord, my endeavor would be to show that in view of the conditions of the service.
Before my learned friend proceeds further,
Yes.
Now he has submitted a compilation
Yes.
which consists of some important documents
Right.
which have been placed on record.
Yes.
So we need to be given an opportunity to peruse that particular compilation and file a reply if necessary. He is arguing on the basis of a compilation which has been submitted before this honorable court only today.
May
And
I-
copies served on my learned junior only. Now,
May I, for the benefit of my esteemed colleague, my lord, the documents which were there in the affidavit of the government of West Bengal, I have taken those documents only, and also, my lord, other documents of Nehu, all those things are on record.
Nevertheless,
Of
Dr.
course, my
Tiwari,
lord, but I would
of course.
admit, I would agree with my esteemed colleague.
We must.
I'm sure, I'll agree. I'm sure, sir. I agree, my lord.
At least we should be allowed to peruse
Oh,
the
yes,
documents.
because it would be convenient for him.
Yes, yes.
Because I'm sure my esteemed colleague did not have the benefit of possibly reading the affidavit of Nehu. I don't think my esteemed colleague will be having the affidavit of Nehu. Because lots of documents were there.
No, that has not been.
Oh, yes, that is why. I understand
not
that.
been served
I
on
understand.
my
I
learned
understand. So may I, my lord, in that case, because, well, I can understand the difficulty. And in any case, my lord, I would like to have some support from my esteemed colleague, because unless and until some degree of support I get from him, my task will be much more difficult in the present case. So, my lord, let him have the benefit of this compilation. I'll hand it. Could you? Because then in that case, possibly today it may not be possible. Sorry.
After 1 week,
We have lost.
Mr.
My lord, it seems that my esteemed colleague is far more busier than what I am. In fact, it is extremely difficult to get dates from him. So the dates
No,
will
not
be.
at all. Not at all. I actually keep traveling to Aizawl and Guwahati and Delhi also.
Okay.
Other than my commitments in Kolkata, because I am serving as an Advocate General of Mizoram.
Oh,
So
okay.
therefore, I have.
Oh,
some-
so you're.
that's some commitment.
Okay.
Lordship.
Yes. Then if you can come physically also, if it suits you.
We'll be
Your
delighted to.
convenience, yes.
We'll be delighted to have Mr. Dev over here.
I will definitely try my luck, but if a date is fixed as per convenience.
You take
of
the
all,
date, the court's always here, but if you finish it up in 1 day, it'll be very
is
good.
it possible on the 16th of December?
Then let me have a look.
No, 16 will not be possible. It's the last working day. Yeah.
Penalty made.
That's the last working
Oh
day.
no, last
Penalty
working day.
made.
Second last working day, yes.
You know, then better it goes to next year. Otherwise,
go
I
next
don't
year,
think. Next year it goes.
Take the first week of February or second week.
Lordship. And I'll try to make it physically.
Yes.
That would be a pleasure, my lord. We also would like to have our friend over here.
Yes. Especially if you're seeking his support.
Oh, yes, but I want his support. He's against me. He's totally against me.
If there is something, if there is some material
Oh, yes.
which can be
Oh, yes.
of your support, I will be
Oh,
very much
yes.
glad.
That would be a pleasure.
Right.
It
then,
must be fair. I also should be fair with the petitioner.
Yes.
Because my esteemed colleague already gave me a bit of jolt initially, saying that he's totally against me.
Yes.
Now at least there is some ray of hope.
The hearing
But
must
there
be
are some
concluded on the spray of the parties, council of the parties. Just the matter. You take a date on the second week of February. Any date
Second week.
of February.
My lord, it can be made part in this case. Lordship at least has heard it substantially.
Yes.
If it,
I don't think it'll go
Let
to
it be
any of the
kept
bench.
part-
Very well, even then, my lord, let it be
Yes.
part
Let
heard.
it be kept part heard, my lord.
Yes.
Matter remains part heard. List in the second week of February. Date to be. You take the date from the court master.
Oh, yes, my lord.
You tell your junior to.
Yes.
take it.
That's
Lordship.
All
I'm
right.
deeply obliged. I'm deeply obliged.
Yes. Next.
Second call 83.
Your Lordship, Dr. Muzika is still in before court number 1, Your Lordship. It's going to take a lot of time.
A lot of time. This will be your call. But I would have. My lord, your lordship has fixed my other matter on 6th, my lord. Can I take a chance on that day? 6th. Okay. It's all right for you. Yes, Mr. Dubey, yes, due to the unavailability of the learned DSGI presently, matters
shall stand over to 6th December.
There
Is
is
it
an-
possible to finish in one?
Yes, yes, I will make a summary also, that's why.
Give copies other side also.
What has happened? There is an interim order till today.
Interim orders continue next day, yes.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
Will please, Your Lordships. Well,
Mr. Paul?
again, same issue of Malad's VC. Here, Malad's, it's a step further that there is no verification done in the first place. The Gaubuda or the headman Malad's, as he is here, he writes to them saying that please do a verification. Not exceeded to, nothing done, Malad's. Again, some
Same video?
Malad's, it's the same video.
Then
That's
he
what
needs
I'm
some,
informed.
May please, Your Lordship.
Need some training or counseling?
May please, Your Lordship. As per my instructions, Lordship, this elections was carried on as per the elections which was passed by this Honorable Court, Lordship, if I may.
No, regarding verification of voters list?
Verification, Lordship, has been carried on as per the directions given by this Honorable Court.
Verification?
Lordship.
It will be done by the video, not by the
My
court.
Lords, if I may just draw your Lordship's
Yes,
attention
Lordship,
to
if
one
I
page.
Lordship,
I'll just draw your Lordships to one page, my
Lordship.
Lords. Page 111, if my Lords kindly have. If this is the kind of verification that's going on, my Lords, I don't know what is to be said. If my Lords kindly have page 111. My Lords, your Lordships will see this is the job card of one Bashirul Haq. Now,
111?
1111.
Yes.
111, my Lords.
Yes.
Bashirul Haq, my Lords. Panchayat is Namabila, block is Selsala. The date of issuance of this is, my Lords, 31st of May 2010.
Yes.
And if my Lords kindly just turn the page at page 112,
Ketadua.
he's in Khetadua, but he's still permitted to, my Lords, vote in Namabila.
How many such voters?
My Lords, we've given the breakup, my Lords. There is a list at page 85, my Lords, the breakup is there. 9 people have shifted, my Lords.
Substantial. How many?
9 have shifted, my Lords. Dual job cards is about 17. And proxy is about 3.
Then those votes we disregarded, let the video do, and with the remaining elections all be conducted.
On 15th, my Lords, they do it.
Lordship.
No, but what is more alarming is the fact, my Lords, if I may just show this at page 113. Now, I don't know what is going on, my Lords, if your Lordships, because this would actually mean also siphoning of public funds.
113.
My Lords. Now, if your Lordships kindly see, this is the job card of one Kobijuddin Sheikh.
Yes.
Down below, my Lords, may kindly have a look. It is applicants of the household willing to work, Kobijuddin Sheikh and Momina Begum.
Yes.
He and his wife.
Yes.
My Lords, may kindly have a look at page 114. Now, Momina Begum, my Lords, has another job card. Again, and the name of Kobijuddin Sheikh is down below, my Lords.
I think there's something going on. We need
Well, what is essentially happening is that some people, for other vested reasons,
Scamming.
are scamming the government, my Lords, and it's basically one issue is, my Lords, having these elections. That's one part of it. The other part of it is all these job cards, my Lords, essentially entail, my Lords, siphoning off of public funds. Humongous amounts of money is, my Lords, being siphoned off.
This is happening. Where's Advocate General?
Lordship is in Delhi, Lordship.
Because this has to bring this notice.
Lordship,
because
he'll be arriving tomorrow. If the matter be come up anytime this week, Lordship.
now day after, Mr. Paul.
Well, it's my only apprehension is they're going to approve it.
No, we'll pass orders.
My Lord, if I may, Lordship, this.
Let both be fixed on the 4th, on the same date.
Lordship, as per your Lordship's order, we have conducted the elections, Lordship.
No, whatever is elections, but then elections are elections. But the thing is that, the deeper thing, Mr. Kharmalang, is not the elections or this. The deeper question is that, see what's happening is that now people are holding dual job cards. Now resources are precious. If one person is getting, the funds from 2 places, that means that there's someone else siphoning of the funds. So that, and it's your duty also as, you part of the state to see that this does not happen. I mean, this is public money. And if someone is facilitating this, yes. It's Haripur.
Watch.
Well, this is some matter where even I have appeared. This is with regard to location of the VC and things like that. That has nothing to
But
do with
Lordship,
this.
in page number, this is paragraph number 8,
Para
Lordship,
8.
Lordship has given the direct
This is a
specification
casual.
details
This
on
is a,
how
it's
the
a
election
casual
should be,
direction, Millets.
should be carried on,
So
Lordship.
the direction has to be followed in toto. We cannot have
Yeah,
a
it's
hogwash of
against
an
the
election.
person. Now households are relevant. So after an order has been passed by this one, it will announce yes.
It cannot be a hogwash of an election.
There's a deeper malaise. There's a thing.
And
Apart from
Millets,
the
it's
election,
not-
forget the elections.
Millets, and it is not an aberration. It is repeatedly coming on. Next
That-
page,
that's
117 again. Husband has one job card,
That's why
wife
in the
has one
last
job
case
card.
also same thing. If people are having dual job cards, there was one case in my court just for dual job card. You know, the people were cancelled in Khasi Hills. Maybe the village authorities were more. They already cancelled from one block. They applied for in the other village. Said no, since you're from there, you still have old job card. Even then they said no, we cancelled it. They didn't allow them, to work. So those things. But then
Because here, Millets, what they initially sought to do is they sought to connect it with the Aadhaar cards. Now, if it gets connected, this dual business will automatically go away. And anybody who does not connect it,
Aadhaar
Millets,
card coverage, how much?
What?
The coverage is,
plain belt areas, Millets, I'm instructed that it is a little
Lordship,
on the
as
higher side.
per my Lordship, if I may use my instructions are in my mobile, Lordship. If I may.
Aadhaar card.
So, Lordship, the amount of candidates, the voters list, and the
That's not necessary.
Lordship, because the tenants list also here, I got it printed out, Lordship. There are about 697
Doesn't matter.
attendees and
What time pending approval, just keep it on hold. There's videos there. Heard Mr. K. Policy Counsel, assisted by Mr. Hassan, on behalf of the petitioner, Mr. H. Karwanlang is present and accepts notice on behalf of respondents number 1 to 5. Except issued, was issue to response 6 and 7 within 2 days. Yes. The issue in question is with regard to the elections that were held for Haripur.
VC, Millets, it's Haripur VC.
And the complaint of the writ petitioner is that there were voters holding dual job cards, and also
people who had shifted, Millets.
People, yes, who dual job cards. As much as people who shifted were allowed to take part in the said elections.
And
Further
proxy voting
submitted
as well,
that
Millets.
Proxy voting also had also occurred in the said elections. Stop. From the next, it therefore prays that in this view the matter, some interim orders are required, are needed at this stage before approval is granted to the said VEC, as it will have it will be said VEC. Stop. Mr. H. Karwanlang, the council submits that the elections have been held as per the directions contained in order dated 27/4/2022.
No,
Since so long ago.
Lordship judgment 22.
2022, and that the list and the state respondents had taken all relevant factors into consideration while who conduct elections. Stop. Next paragraph. I've heard the counsels for the parties an examination of a few of the documents which have been annexed, namely job cards, substantiates arguments made by the Senior Council that there are persons holding dual job cards who have probably been allowed to take part in elections. Be that as it may, at this stage, some interim orders are called for. Accordingly, until the next date, no approval shall be given to the
election results.
To the election results of Haripur VEC. Stop. And as another matter on the same issue is pending consideration, there's the same together on
4th of December.
4th December. So, next the footnote, an area of concern that this court has noted in these proceedings are that if there's no proper verification of job cards, the holding of dual job cards will mean that precious resources of the state are being defalcated in the name of developmental schemes of villages, yes. Just accordingly and so on.
Obliged.
Otherwise, you have to issue orders. They'll have to do a...
Something has to be done about this, Milaj. And it appears, Milaj, that it is happening repeatedly in various parts.
Have you traveled these areas, Mr. Paul?
No, I've not had the occasion, Milaj.
I must take you one day with me when I go to our tours.
We must, Milaj, we must.
You must. I mean, you have to see, you know. And in Pulbari, Mr. A. Jazare Castle has chamber there.
No, it's Chivinang.
Chivinang.
Yes, yes. I saw his nameplate because the road was terrible. Through the dust, I could see a small black board there. Mr. A. Jazare. Yes.
PIL was pending with regard to the roads, my lord.
Horrible.
On a lighter vein, Milaj, the law has reached there.
Yeah.
Deeply blessed.